Hey guys, it's Jonty. I'm back with another video. Now, this is going to be slightly different because I'm just going to discuss some of the comments that I've recently got on the videos. I'm just going to talk about them and reply to them. Even though I like to reply all of my comments because I don't really get a lot of them, but I do reply to them mostly via the chat as well. But I'm just going to share a few. Like for example, the latest one that I got is on the GTA 5 story mode, which is about uh which is from Logster 3, and what he says is, "Hey, after Lamar steals the bike, I thought Simon calls later screaming at you." Yeah, that happens. I mean, but this did not really happen to him. So I told him that that's odd. Maybe wait a while. He probably will get a call. And what he says is, figured out the problem. I had to start a new game, but he's out front. He didn't spawn in for the other one. So I'm not exactly sure what happened, but you did not really have to go through the whole game. I would say just restart the mission, and you might actually make that happen. And I'm glad that this worked out for you. Maybe didn't have to start a whole new game again. So there you go. I replied to him. So Adrian, I mean, he sends me a lot of comments in regards to God of War, and mostly I do try to reply to him as soon as possible. He sends out so many comments, and mostly it's just about Odin, Kratos, God of War, Heimdall being the main topics. So one of the comments that he made was, I can see that I assume that he has the power to deactivate someone's realm shift. He's talking about Heimdall, and what he was asking here is that I'm not too sure because I did reply to him, but his comments are really long, so you have to take your time to understand and reply to them. That's why sometimes take a little bit more time to reply to him. And what he says is he actually comes back after a few hours and he would reply back. He would say that, "Hey John T, you did not really reply to one of my comments." So yeah, that's the thing as well. But Adrian, I do try to reply to all of your comments. Just like you said, please read and understand my comment one day ago. So I do reply to all of his comments. It's just that it takes a little bit longer for me to reply. It's mostly about God of War and very interesting stuff. Sometimes he talked about why the latest comment, one of the latest comment is that he was comparing Odin to Kratos, right? That a lot of people don't really like Odin, and Kratos kind of like did the same thing where he killed a lot of people. So Kratos developed himself a little bit towards the end of the last game, where he's a better person now, and Odin could not really change himself. So I think that's the main difference in between the two. So that was the thing that we discussed as well. So then we have July XX. They're asking about the nightclub, and they're basically asking about the festival bus. Once you get the festival bus in GTA Online, there's a skull on top of the bus as well. So I broke that skull during the travel, but he's asking that if you keep the skull on the bus, do you get that in the nightclub as well? So I'm not exactly sure if you get to keep the skull anyway, and that was my answer to that as well. Then we have Potato Man. He says, "Thanks, man." Now, this is a video God of War. Let me show you. God of War for Ascend the Mountain. A lot of people tend to find this very difficult, and I really get a lot of views on this and a lot of comments as well. And sometimes people thank me just for that, which is a good thing. I like it. Now, this is the latest one that I played, Resident Evil 4 remake, a good game. So in the part 14, I kind of like cut between one part, and I was not able to, maybe it was a mistake. So, Pretty Blue Flowers, what she said was, what happened at 4014? I want to see the Wrecking Ball stuff. So I actually put up the video separately for her as well. Maybe she gets to see that. I actually got a lot of views on this one as well, like 900 views. So that's actually a nice thing. So then we have this is another GTA video. It's about the auto shop where sometimes you have to send the repaired cars with the staff, right? So every time you do that, they end up busting up the car, so you get paid less. So a lot of people comment on this. They say that yeah, this is a thing that happened. So Eva Fresh also commented, saying that I let one drive and he smashed it up. So this is what happens as well. And every time once you let the staff take the cars, then this is what happens. So can't really get the Mercenaries DLC now. This is a problem with my account probably because I got the disc of Resident Evil 4, and once I got it, I was not able to get the DLC, which was supposed to be free for Mercenaries. So yeah, a lot of people I suppose had the same kind of problem. It has to do with the area and the region. I suppose that's the reason why you can't really play. You have to change the region of your account, or maybe create a new account to play that. I didn't really try that because okay, I just played the whole game. So a lot of people commenting on that as well. And then this is a Draugr video where I took out a Draugr in like 28 seconds, and um, Ethan, he was talking about that you were using some magical powers because towards the end you have a lot of powers, like you have the runic parts and everything. So I actually used that to take him out and took 28 seconds. So he was just saying that you use those. I said, yeah, I did. So what gives? But anyway, he was just trying to say that he's trying to be nice. So it's okay. So these were some of the latest comments. The one last one I'm going to cover is for the cutting torch mission for Caprico. Now this is setup mission. Sometimes once you go to this specific location, you can't really find the cutting torch, and you just have to like change the session and do the mission again. So a lot of people comment on this that this happened to them as well. So yeah, this does happen. It's kind of like a glitch in that mission. So these are the latest comments and some of the replies. So hopefully you like it. If you do like this kind of video, I will keep on making this like as a weekly thing. So with that, Jonty, I'm signing out. You have a nice day. Thank you for listening and watching.